Okay guys, so in this video we're going to talk about Xpeng, ticker symbol XPEV. So this stock has been on an absolute tear ever since it IPO'd back in August. And you can consider this a Chinese electric vehicle company. It's very similar to Nio or Li Auto, and you could kind of consider this also as well a competitor to Tesla. So guys, this is a relatively new company. It's only been trading for a couple of months. I'm going to give you guys a complete rundown on this company because the stock just popped like crazy on the latest earnings report. The company is starting deliveries and things like that, and they've only been one quarter as a publicly traded company, so perhaps a lot of you guys haven't heard about the company. So let's just give you a quick rundown, and then we're going to dig into those quarterly reports, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about their flagship product, the sports sedan 4-door P7, and then I'm going to give you guys my long-term outlook on it. But before I get into this video, guys, please smash the like button because it really helps this channel, and I know a lot of you guys have been watching my channel lately, so I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for supporting my channel. So let's get right into it, guys. So as you can see here, we're looking at the stock Xpeng. So the stock IPO'd back in August. As you can see, it IPO'd at around $23. So the stock is basically up almost 100% since the IPO price. It's sitting at a market cap of around 18 billion. And the company is based out of Guangzhou. So I hope I'm pronouncing that right, guys. So you guys, I think that's right. Let me know if it's correct. I'm pretty sure it's Guangzhou, China. So why is Xpeng such a hot stock? Well, the company basically is a major rival to Tesla. So we all know that Tesla was early in the electric vehicle car market. Tesla has an amazing marketing strategy. They don't spend money on advertising. It's all word of mouth. The cars look cool, and people become obsessed with their Tesla cars. It's like it becomes an extension of their personality. So this is, I hope this is the same thing that we're going to see from Xpeng. So as you can see here, it says Xpeng looks like to still be electrifying investors off the high IPO, and the shares recently surged around 33% on Thursday's trading session, which was November 12th. So as you can see here, here's a look at their flagship car, the P7 electric vehicle, guys. Now, at first I was kind of looking at Xpeng. I was like, you know, I don't really know what's going on here. But as I've been looking more at the car is an awesome looking vehicle, man. I mean, this is a futuristic autonomous vehicle that is cool. And there's only things that are going to get better, I think, for this type of vehicle. So now let's get a little bit, dig more into kind of the details, and then I'm going to show you guys that recent quarterly report, and we're going to go over the P7 some more, and then we're going to talk about some technical analysis. So as you can see here, one of the differentiators between Xpeng is they actually don't make their own batteries like GM or Tesla does, and they partner with outside industry leaders. So, you know, obviously Tesla is known for basically trying to vertically integrate everything. Apple's starting to try to do this as well. But that's okay because the company is just getting started. They really only have 2 products on the market, and they're looking to have a much bigger number of deliveries next year. So, like you said, they see fourth quarter deliveries are projected to be rising to around 10,000 vehicles, and the company is expected to increase their revenues over 200% from a year ago. So, guys, now let's take a look at those actual numbers from the latest quarter. Okay, so here I am. I'm on Xpeng. You can check out the website is xiaopeng.com. You can check out the investor relations. So guys, let's just dig into the numbers really quickly. This looks like to blow this up a little bit, it might be a little too small. Okay, so as you can see here we are. So let's just go over these numbers. So basically, during the third quarter, the company delivered around 8,578 vehicles. Now, those deliveries were up 265%, so massive increase. And the bulk of those deliveries were the P7, so there's up to 6,000 of those deliveries. And as you can see here, if we take a look at their total revenue was around 293 million. So if we extrapolate that over 4 quarters, this company's already doing about $1 billion in annual revenue, which is just phenomenal for a company that was relatively unheard of. It was a stock that I was kind of following, but I wasn't really too sure about it. I was focusing more of my attention on Tesla and Nio. But I think Xpeng is definitely a legit challenger. And as you can see here, obviously one of the things that I don't like so much about the company is that the gross margins are kind of low. It's only 4%, 4.6% for the third quarter, but that's much better than the negative 10% that it was in the previous quarter. And like I said, the company is holding around $2.9 billion in cash, which is phenomenal. So here we are from the CEO. He said in our first quarter as a public company, we achieved strong operating and financial results, highlighted by the rapid growth in deliveries of our P7 Smart SUV. So, what is a P7 Smart SUV? Well, guys, when it comes to these types of products, it's a good idea not to just look at the ticker, but you want to actually look at the product itself, because that's what happened with Tesla stock. A lot of times, I was just looking at Tesla stock maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't really understand it. But when I started to look more at the car, I understand why the company was starting to do well, because the car is an awesome car. Teslas are very well-made cars. So now let's take a look at the P7 vehicle, guys. This sedan is freaking awesome. So, okay, tell you guys, let's break things down. So first here, post subsidies, the car starts at 229 renminbi. So I want to translate that to US dollars. Okay, so I did some quick math here. So 229 renminbi, that's around 34,000 US dollars. So it's priced competitively. That's around the same price as like a Tesla base model price. So it's priced in the same price range. It's definitely not one of the cheaper cars you can buy, but when you take a look at this car, you're going to see why it's so much. So as you can see here, they've got an awesome system. They got X-Pilot system for advanced driver assistance, intelligent smart car. It's a smart car, right? Awesome 700-kilometer driving range, which is everything is in kilometers in Asia. So if we were to do it in miles, we can just do the math really quickly here. So 706 kilometers in miles is about 438 miles. So great driving range there. And let's give you some guys more looking under the hood, right? Just an awesome looking car. It's very connected. It's futuristic. It's got even Ethernet in the car. And as we can see here, we take a look at the interior. Very stylish, very classy. Nice steering wheel, nice interior. It's got, the classic Tesla-like dashboard presence. It's a smart car as well. They can upgrade the car and kind of make it better over time. Just specs. Here are some more pictures of the interior. Musical immersion and things like that. Like I said, guys, you check out the whole specs on the website. Really, just a really awesome cars. As we look here, we can see great sound system. Everything that you would kind of want in a modern day electric car. Great range. The car can last for a long time. You don't have to charge it all of the time. Looks like a pretty solid body shape. So guys, everything's looking good about this vehicle. It is no surprise that they sold 6,000 of them in the quarter. Also, another thing, it has hands-free parking, guys. Hands-free parking, and it has autonomous driving as well. So this is the real deal. This is like a legit competitor to Tesla. So now let's talk a little bit about a technical analysis and where I think that this stock is going in the future. So if we take a look at the technical analysis, we can see that the volume was up huge on that earnings report. So the company is projected to increase their deliveries even more in Q4. So right now the company's just sitting at $18 billion market cap, right? $18 billion market cap with about 8,000 deliveries. Well, Tesla's sitting at a $400 billion market cap. So even if Xpeng was about to hit 60 billion, there's still about 3 times more upside left in this price at $44. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Xpeng towards maybe like $100, $120 or more by the next earnings report. That seems legit. As long as deliveries are going to increase, the company is already on pace for $1 billion in annual sales. So this is just the beginning. So to give you guys some type of comparison, Tesla's doing around 26 to maybe 27 billion in sales, annual revenue in this company, if you extrapolate the latest quarter over 4 months, is doing just over $1 billion. So they have a huge gap to close. But the good thing about this company is that the Chinese car market is the largest in the world. So like I said, we're just in the early stages, guys. There's a lot of time to grow. So if you guys are thinking of getting in on this stock, it's not too late to buy this stock. I would say with a company like this, I would say, look what happened with Tesla, right? If you get in at 44, if you get in at 46, I would say get in, because this is not a stock that you're going to make a lot of money off of in a week. This is a stock that a year from now could be sitting at double or triple the price. So definitely looking to get in some myself. And also another option you have here, no pun intended, is to trade the options. So, guys, this stock has been on a tear, and they're projected to have even more deliveries next quarter. You could trade some options here. I trade options on Robinhood. It's a great way to generate additional income if you don't want to purchase a stake. But I say, one of the best things you could do, I think a lot of smart investors are going to buy a stake in Xpeng and forget about it. Don't watch the price, because if you watch the price too much, you're going to be affected emotionally. Some of the best investment stories we hear are people that buy a stock and then they forget about it for 7 years, 10 years. This is a similar thing that you can do. Just like with Apple and Tesla, you bought it and you forgot about it. You open your account, you have so much money. So I would say if you could buy it at 43, buy it and don't try to trade in out of it too much. Obviously, they could do an offering, but they already have $2.5 billion in cash, so I don't really think they're going to do any unexpected offerings. The company just went IPO recently. Now, basically what we have to watch is make sure the numbers are legit and there's no fraud, because like what happened with Luckin Coffee, investors got crushed. So I wouldn't go all in on Xpeng, but I would definitely get a position in this company. There's a lot of promise for it, and I like that it's much cheaper than Nio. Nio is almost 3 times the market cap, so you're getting exposure to the Chinese market at a nice discount. So I hope I covered everything in this video, guys, about Xpeng. Please, if you enjoy my content, please smash the red subscribe button. It really, really helps to get more videos on more EV stocks like Xpeng, Li Auto, and Nio Tesla. We're going to be covering all of these stocks in depth on this channel, moving through, as the whole electrification of cars happens throughout this planet, guys. So I hope you join me with the journey. So that's it until next time, guys. Take care.